my internet friends and family, and welcome to our Georgia suburban homestead. We're getting ready to put gutters up on my deck I created, collect the water for planting and dissolving liquid fertilizers. It's going to go into here. Got this from the local supplier for $30, which I thought was a pretty good deal. Alright folks, so once we get the rainwater, rainwater is really good for sprouting seeds and dissolving your liquid fertilizers. You got hard water coming out of the ground, it might not dissolve your liquid fertilizer quite right. In fact, it could cause some of your fertilizers to precipitate out, and that doesn't do your plants any good, because then the nitrogen, or most likely the phosphorus, won't actually get to the root. It'll be converted into sediment, and plants won't be able to use it. So you're going to do plant starting. Rainwater is great because it has very low dissolved chemicals in it. It means it has the highest magnetic pressure. It gets into the seeds quickly. And like I say, if you're going to dissolve liquid fertilizer, not having other chemicals already in the water, it dissolves better. Alright? Oh, and here's the old one. It was just open top, and it would fill up pretty fast, even though there's no gutters feeding it. But like I say, I figure this one, once we get it set up, we'll get one good rain and we'll have 250 gallons of water. So even if we have a little drought, we can have some water.
What do you call that?
I got this from a local farmer's market for $30. I think they call them an IBC. This one had agave juice sent from Mexico, shipped up from Mexico. Evidently they packaged it in the farmer's market into smaller bottles. So I think it was a good $30 investment. So, as I say, let's get her done.
Charlie made this deck for us when we first moved up here in 2015, and he built it with his own hands. I think he did a fan-damn-tastic job. Got a end that you can do cooking in, then we've got a sitting end and an eating spur off of it. He's an amazing guy, aren't you, Daddy?
If you say so, dear. I'm going to be gluing the end cap onto my downspout. Still made end cap downspout. Go get some pliers and smash that around the edge so it's pushed together. So I'll be back. So I took some pliers, smashed all around it where I had already put some sealant in, and when that sealant dries, it'll hold that end piece on. But like I say, I smashed it down with pliers, and it's good friction fit already. Made sure it's sealed on the inside, and now I've got to attach that to a piece of gutter. So you can get connectors. And it's strange that this one did not come with its tube of material. It's supposed to have a tube of material. Already has sealant. See, this one came with sealant. I got gypped.
Was it open?
It is now, because I opened it.
No, but it wasn't open, so it just wasn't in there, huh?
Yeah.
Do you have something that'll work for it?
Yeah, I bought extra.
Speak loud.
You got to overlap it a little bit, and this goes in this hole. Push it down. When you get one of these, what you'll find is that it's longer here. And the reason being, you're going to pull that over and clamp it down, and it will then hold it together. But in this curve, it's got a gap, so I got to put more sealant in. It's a messy job. Sealant stuff is very sticky. Which is a good thing, because it will help hold it together before you get it good and attached. Okay, so I got it glued all the way around. And we will fit this. Like that. Push them together. And then take your pliers and bend this little tab over. Like that. Just mess it together. Same thing here. All together, and then put a little more sealant in there, just to make sure you're not leaving any gaps. There you go. That piece is connected to the other piece. So wait, I was going to tell the folks I bought these. They were on sale. They're for hanging your gutters. It basically goes like that, and you put a screw here. Now, as you can see, that doesn't really have any connection. But this, I'm going to have to slide it from the end up over here. And I can screw that up And then with 2 screws I can hold the whole thing up there while I put the real supports in. But if this, you know, single person on a ladder, it helps to have something to help hold the gutters up there while you're working, because it gets kind of long. You can either start in the middle and balance it, or, you know, come up with another way of doing it. Okay, well, this kind of goes underneath here, and it will go like that, but you know, there's not any real support on the back. It's just support on the front. But like I say, I'm just going to use this for holding the gutter up while I go down and screw it in better. So put a couple of them on here, one on each end, and it would be, you know, I can mount one piece at a time. And then once I get it up there, I can come back with the screws and really secure it. I gotta get my fingers cleaned off. I got that sealant all over them.
Sticky fingers.
Yeah, that's
Kind of like the people who shoplift.
well, okay.
Sticky fingers.
Could have put that on before I put this end piece on, but you know. Alright, so I'll get up there and I'll just put a screw through that little hole there. And it'll kind of hold it up for me while I get the rest of it done.
Hard to see the way the sun is.
A wedge or something.
How much more does it need to come up?
Not much. I'm going to get a piece of that's too high. There we go. Here we are. I got the IBC set on some blocks. The back part of it's in the planting bed, so I had to put a little extra block here to level it out. If you look up here, got the drain from the gutters I put up to feed into it. A little run of 24 feet. Probably 6 feet. It's an 8-foot roof, but it's pretty high pitch, so it's probably only about 6 feet of area going straight up. 24 by 6 is a little over, just under 150 square feet. So an inch of rain by 150 square feet. Pretty good bit of rain collection. I'm going to put gutter guards on it so we can keep the leaves off. We got some gutter guards to try to keep the leaves out. This is an oak tree, and this spring it a little later from now, it's going to put out a lot of little blooms, and they'll fall on the roof and end up in the gutter and clog it up. We had some, since we had a drought last year, we had some of those oak flowers that lasted on the roof until we finally got pressure washers that washed them off this spring, or about 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to be putting these in, figure out how to do it.
How many gallons does this IBC hold?
275, I think, if I've been reading the various things correctly. It had just a little bit, you can see right there, of dark agave syrup. I'm assuming they were using that for cooking or something. Got it from the cow farmers market, which is this big place that produces its own bread and products like that. So it was probably used in making their bread. Sold it to me for 30 bucks. Recycle. You can go online and look for these things, and you can find them all the way up to 200 and something bucks if you want to buy it new. But find a place that does this and recycle it for them. They have to get rid of it one way or the other, and they probably won't charge you too much to sell it to you. And 250 gallons of rainwater is nothing to sneeze at, especially if you go into a drought like we did last year. So, y'all press the little button and subscribe and give us a thumbs up and come back. Alright? Thank you.